What's up guys, it's Jeff and today we're breaking down the cost of my Tesla Model S. It's actually costing me a lot less than I thought it would. I did some comparisons between my old BMW 328i and this car before I got it, and I was kind of not taken over by the actual cost savings. But now that I've driven a car for over a month and a half, I believe, I'm kind of getting a great idea as to how much it's actually going to save me in energy costs, operational costs, and everything like that. So let's go ahead and break this down. Now, as I said before, I do have a Tesla Model S, and it's a little bit more energy thirsty than, let's say, a Tesla Model 3. So your miles may literally vary when it comes to these calculations, but this is what a Tesla Model S cost. A Tesla Model 3 would likely be less. So let's break down this cost here. I have all of my notes here. In the past month and a half, I've driven 1,562 miles. So in that 1,562 miles, I've used 561.8 kilowatt hours of energy. Now, you don't need to know what that is, but just keep that in mind when we go back to the calculations for how much electricity costs will be for like Edison here in Southern California. So that energy cost has resulted in, or that energy usage over that amount of miles has resulted in 360 watt hours per mile, which is a little bit on the high side, but I've been really gunning it since it's a new car. But I'll likely kind of calm it down in the next few months. But anyways, so that is kind of the stats there for my usage of the vehicle and how much energy it has costed to operate that vehicle. Now, energy cost here where I live in Southern California is very high in energy cost. Same with California in general, is 15.9 cents per kilowatt hour. So 15.9 cents per kilowatt hour results in, when you multiply that by 561.8 kilowatt hours, that will result in $89.32. So to travel 1,500 miles, it only cost $89.32, which has resulted, if you do the calculations on a per mile basis, that's like 5 cents per mile. So that's pretty darn good and better than what I calculated before. Now let's move on to the operational cost of my BMW 328i Coupe. Now that thing got like 20 miles per gallon average. So the 20 miles per gallon average was kind of, I was driving on the freeway a lot, so it got better mileage there, but on the roads like local, it was pretty awful. But anyways, 78.1 gallons of gas would be required to travel the 1,562 miles that I did in my Tesla. So if we take 78.1 gallons and then kind of multiply that by the cost of the price per gallon now, which is super, super high. I got this picture from a friend, and she was just showing me how much gas is costing these days because I actually don't know. And yeah, gas prices are insane here in California. And if you take a look at the bottom number, that's actually what I had to buy because I bought premium gas for the BMW, which is required. So if we take that premium gas price, multiply it by 78.1 gallons, we got a total cost of $349.10 to drive that 1,562 miles. Now, if we take the total savings between the Tesla and the BMW, I saved $259.78 driving the Tesla. And if you total that out to 12 months of operational use, that's like $3,117. And that is a huge cost over a year. It actually really does kind of grow once you spread it across the entire year and you can see your cost savings for 12 months. Now, let's do a little bit more math here because operational costs do include maintenance and everything like that. Now, for the Tesla, obviously I haven't had to do anything because I just got the car a month and a half ago, but I have kind of collected costs from Tesla users over a year. And most of them, like 90% of them, say that there's no cost whatsoever for the year. The most cost that you're going to see maybe after 25,000 miles is tire replacements, which is $1,200. And that is going to be over a period of 20,000 miles. And that would be maybe 2 years. So we'll include that in the cost, but for the most part, we're going to be operating on a 12-month basis with no cost to the Tesla because you don't need to do brakes, no oil changes, nothing that a traditional combustion engine would require. Now, for the BMW, that's a different story. So for the BMW, the average kind of savings that you should be keeping aside for maintenance for a BMW or any other combustion engine is $75 to $100 per month in maintenance. That includes brakes, oil changes, which do have to happen quite often, and any other operational costs that you may need, maybe brake fluid, anything else that you would need. I'm not exactly sure just because I didn't do all the maintenance on my car, but it was very expensive when I had the BMW. Now, if you kind of played out the $75 to $100 per month and you play that out into the full year of 12 months, that's $900 to $1,200 per year that you should be spending on maintenance to keep your vehicle in good working order if you have a traditional engine. Now, if we do that, if we kind of play all of that out into 12 months, where you have the 12-month savings in maintenance for the Tesla and then spending that $1,200 per year for the BMW, my total savings for the year with gas and maintenance would be $4,317 in that 12 months. Now, if we take that over a period of 5 years, that will be $21,586, which is insane. If you play it out into the long run, you are saving a lot of money on owning a Tesla versus owning a traditional combustion engine. Now, let's go ahead and roll that back because $21,586 isn't the most accurate number because we have to include some sort of maintenance cost for the tires for the Tesla. I calculated the tires that I will need for the Tesla, and that will be maybe twice in that 5 years that it will be replacing those tires. So that would be a total of at least $1,200 for each replacement of the 4 tires for the Tesla. So if we just calculate that in, that would be $2,400 in fees for the tire cost. So you can deduct that from the $21,000. But that's still a very high cost or very high cost savings when you calculate the Tesla versus the BMW. So guys, that was kind of a breakdown of the cost to actually own a Tesla. A lot of people don't know, and it's a question that I get more often than not. How much does it cost to actually own and operate this Tesla? And there's the cost. I'll have it on screen here just in case you guys want to write it down or take a snapshot of it. But guys, yeah, that is a huge amount of money and a huge amount of savings here in Southern California. Obviously, gas prices are high and it's better to just drive an electric vehicle. Now, if any of you are considering buying a Tesla, obviously charging is still costing money. Obviously, I broke down the cost of charging here at home with the wall connector, but there's also the option of added supercharging. And if you guys want free supercharging miles, I have a link down below to my Tesla referral code. I personally do not get any like miles or anything like that for it because I already have free supercharging. But if you are already considering a Tesla or maybe a friend of yours is, share with them this code so that they can get 1,000 miles of free supercharging, maybe for a road trip or just if they need to charge their car. So guys, thank you for watching this video on my breakdown of owning a Tesla Model S and kind of comparing gas prices versus electricity costs. If you have any questions whatsoever, please comment those in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those. If you guys want to follow along with the Tesla journey here and get more videos on Tesla and other tech products as well, make sure to get subscribed and also hit the bell button to get updates as soon as those videos are released. So guys, again, thank you all for watching and hopefully I'll be seeing you in some upcoming content. I hope you all have an awesome day and until next time, peace.